So imagine a person naked, that's UX. Now imagine that person with clothes on, that's UI. Hey everyone, this is Q Manning. I'm the general manager and founder of Rocksalt Studios. On today's Q and Answers, I want to answer a question that comes to us a lot. So what we do at Rocksalt is we are a digital innovation company, and that means we help clients solve really big problems with some really cool solutions. And two big things in our tool chest are UX and UI. And we always get the question, well, what is the difference between UX and UI design? Well, let's start off with what is UX. UX stands for user experience. And user experience is the flow of a product or a process from start to finish to help a user accomplish a goal. It should be a way that you get them engaged, that they really want to interact with what you're building, okay? So that's going to be you doing user research, looking at the demographic, the psychographic, who's going to be using the product, where are they going to be using the product, why are they going to be using the product, what makes this product different than what else is out there. So that leads to competitive analysis. Who else is trying to get this goal accomplished? If it's an internal product, what are you competing with, right? Do you have emails that are happening? Do you have other issues that are coming up? What's making someone do certain things? Then you're going to start to prototype that, usually wireframes or test mock-ups, maybe initial pieces that you build on 3D printers, things like that. Then you're going to test that out with an actual user base and say, okay, users, did this solve the goals for you? If so, great. If not, then you're going to iterate, make some changes, go back and make those tweaks. Once you're finally done and you feel that you're helping a user get through their goals from start to finish, success. Then we move into UI, which is user interface design. And most of the time that does apply to, say, mobile applications, websites, digital products, but it can also apply to a form, because again, when you use a form, say at the DMV, what does it look like, right? How is it laid out? Is it easy to read or hard to read? How big is the font? And those two same things apply to mobile applications or digital applications. Again, what is the font? What are the colors? Are buttons rounded or are they hard-edged? What does the font look like in context? How big are the rows when somebody's scrolling something? That type of thing. This is really where the brand comes to life, because this is the final bit that someone's going to touch. You're designing the piece that someone's going to actually be interacting with on a day-to-day basis. And that means bringing the personality and brand really to life. So sometimes that will be working on motion elements, like how does something animate from A to B? What are those little delightful elements that you can put into a product that makes somebody want to use it, right? The way something clicks into place, the sound things make. If we think of something like the Nintendo Switch, right? When you click in the little Joy-Con, it makes a clicking sound that's very satisfactory. That's part of the UI design, because that's the user interface. That's what the user is actually interacting with. On Twitter, when you like something, you press the little heart, it explodes. Again, that makes you want to keep doing those things. That's part of UI design. Like with UX, you have to test, you have to iterate, you have to get that feedback, and then roll that into the product. After that, you move into production. One of the ways that I like to think about it is that UX is the naked human body and all of its splendor and glory, or not so much splendor. And UI is like the personal styling of an individual, right? So it's the clothes I wear, it's the tattoos I have, it's the type of watch I have, it's how do I fix my hair? Do I have a beard? Do I not have a beard? What type of shoes do I have? So that sets me apart visually from other individuals. So that's the difference between UX and UI in a nutshell. Of course, if you have any other questions, and you probably do, please feel free to reach out to us. You can always give us a call, or you can shoot us an email, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. With that, my name is Q Manning. This has been Q and Answers, and I'm going to see you next time. Adios.